Hello guys and welcome back to another video from Skinsider. Today we're gonna have a look at skins that got a massive downgrade from CSGO to CS2. With that being said, make sure to like and subscribe, it would really help us out a lot, and thank you so much for 1,500 subscribers. We really appreciate every single one of you, and with that being said, let's get straight into today's video. Starting off, we have the 5.7 Flame Test, and this skin used to look very cool in CSGO. It had a very nice glitter effect and the colors were very shiny, and just in general the skin was very nice, affordable. But in CS2, unfortunately, because of the new models, it wasn't really translated and the skin was just copy and pasted from CSGO and doesn't really work well with the sunshine or the lightning effects of CS2. So it kind of got a downgrade despite, everyone expecting it to look very, very nice because of its bright colors. Unfortunately, that really didn't translate, and this skin is the number 10 spot on today's list. And let's move on to number 9. Number 9 is the AK-47 Gold Arabesque, and to everyone's surprise, this one doesn't really look anything like other skins in that color scheme in CS2. It's a golden skin, but it doesn't shine anything like the Gold Brick Mach 10, for example. And a lot of people expected that, but unfortunately it isn't carried over, probably again because it's an old model that was just, copy and pasted into CS2, and therefore it isn't as shiny as everyone expected it. And a lot of people also think that the handle looks worse than it did before, so this is why the AK-47 Gold Arabesque finds itself on our number 9 spot on today's list. Moving on to number 8, we have Tiger Tooth knives, and these have generally gotten a big downgrade when it comes to most people's opinion. In my opinion, I don't think it's too bad, but I definitely see the point that a lot of people make with this knife. They look a little less shiny and impressive, so I get why a lot of people dislike this. Me personally, I don't mind having like a, somewhat not so shiny knife, but I still get why the backlash for this change was so big. Moving on to the next skin, we have the USPS Orion, and this one simply seems to have like a shader problem. It looks like the colors don't really come through and everything kind of flows into another. Like, these colors are just a weird combination and it looks kind of like it's grayscaled a little bit. I don't know how to explain it really, but it's just not as bright, and the orange is not as nice as it was in CSGO, but maybe this will be fixed in the future. Moving on, we have the Hyper Beast skins, and these also were just copy and pasted from CSGO onto CS2 models, and therefore these also have the same problem as the Orion. The colors aren't really as popping, and it seems like there's some sort of filter on there that kind of doesn't work with this skin. I don't know again how to explain it. I mean, you see it on the screen right here. If you compare the two in CSGO and CS2, personally I believe that in CSGO they were more fitting, but maybe that's just due to the new guns models or in general the lightning in CS2, and we'll get used to it after seeing it for quite a while. On our next spot, we have case hardened skins, and these one are very, very problematic, especially when we are going to look at blue jam patterns like the Scar AK-47. Only Pixel and other big influencers already mentioned that they dislike the new blue jam pattern and think it's simply impossible to make it look as good as it did in CSGO because of all the new fancy shaders and lighting that we have in CS2 now. And I can completely understand the point. I think it's gonna be very hard for Valve to fix this and make this skin look really, really impressive, because everything in CS2 is so shiny and good looking that the AK-47 case hardened or case hardened skins in general just kind of fall behind. And that's why this skin, or rather this pattern, is also on today's list. On number 4, we have a sticker, and that is the Crown Foil. This skin has had a massive downgrade, but a lot of people believe that it will be fixed in the near future, since skins weren't really Valve's #1 priority when CS2 came out, and it doesn't seem like skins are currently the priority, and they will probably still be adjusted and fixed in a while. But for now, this sticker definitely deserves a spot on today's list, because I mean, look at what they did to my boy. Next off, we have the AK-47 Hydroponic, and this one is the same as many other skins. It was just copy and pasted into CS2 and didn't get a remake on the new model, which unfortunately results in this kind of poorly looking Hydroponic. Doesn't really reflect, it's just not really matching, it doesn't really fit, and it used to look way better in CSGO in my opinion. On a number 2 spot, we have the Glock 18 Weasel, and this skin is, funnily enough, remodeled onto the new gun on the new Glock, and therefore a lot of crafts that have been made with this sticker, or with this skin, sorry, not the sticker, are unfortunately not working anymore, like this Virtus Pro Glock 18 Weasel, and it's just off, as you can see in this Only Pixel clip, which is hilarious at the same time, but also kind of sad for the guy who made it. Maybe Valve will fix it, I don't know if they can, but yeah, that's why we included this skin on today's list. And on number 1, currently very bugged, are the Blaze skins. The Blaze skins are, on the Desert Eagle Blaze especially, kind of buggy. We don't really know why. It's probably because of the new models, but generally speaking, they are also not as shiny and not as cool looking as they were in CSGO in our opinion, but maybe you guys see that differently. I guess opinions vary, but I hope they get all the Blaze skins fixed in the future. And with that, we complete today's list. Let me know if you have any other bugged skins or skins that you think were massively downgraded. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and also check out the links in the description down below if you want to buy skins cheaper than on Steam. See you guys in the next one. Skinsider out.